You've got a helicopter on the ground. It bounces so much it skitters across the tarmac. You've got one in flight that vibrates so bad your fillings want to fall out. This has been occurring with helicopters since the first Bell flew in December of 1942. Now, in the beginning of my career, I learned much as the other mechanics did through the school of hard knocks, trial and error. But when you really needed to know, who do you call? I finally learned the process over the years, chasing that elusive acceptable vibration limits, adding a little weight here, rolling a pitch link there, and tweaking a little tab in between. And we often conferred amongst ourselves, but when it came to the crunch, whom do you call? I'm here today to present an award, but most of all, to pay tribute and honor to one of our companions, one who is friend to many of us, one who is mentor to all of us, and one who has truly earned the respect and recognition for his expertise and trustworthiness amongst his peers. Now, some of you may know of whom I speak, but for those that do not, please continue to follow my tale of this living legend. Now, aviation tends to cast a mesmerizing spell over many young men, and we gray-haired veterans in the room today are perfect examples of that. So at the age of 18 and a fresh high school diploma in his grasp, our young colleague abandoned adolescence and joined the ranks of our company. He excelled and accelerated. He demonstrated his comprehensiveness of our technology and soon graduated through the positions of assembly line mechanic, up to rudder and engine technician, and finally to flight test mechanic. Well, you know, as you gain experience, you also acquire knowledge and trust, which often require that you take on new responsibilities for the company. Now, as global as our industry is, you will end up on a foreign assignment. And our colleague soon found himself shipped off to ancient Persia, where he spent 5 delightful years in Tehran, continuing to demonstrate his expertise and leadership skills, even under the duress of working with a new culture and foreign language. He was soon promoted to General Foreman of Flight Test. After successfully completing his tour in Iran, he returned to the U.S. as a production engineer. However, he'd been bitten by the bug of international living and soon accepted the position of a senior customer support representative, extending tours into Korea, Singapore, and Hong Kong, and eventually repatriating back to the U.S., being based out of Denver for the past 22 years, where he successfully served our customers in the western U.S. and Rocky Mountain states. Now, a good CSR is different things to different people, but my vision is the example provided by our colleague, where he continuously takes his responsibilities beyond the standard. For example, he took on the task of becoming our resident IT expert, and he continuously designs time-saving and problem-solving tools which increase our productivity. Now, for those that you're having problems working your rotor, or your laptop freezes up, whom do you call? Fresh out of high school, he flew into a world he knew little of, but excelled right from the very beginning. He readily accepted the challenge of international living and cultural diversity. He's continuously at the forefront of product improvement, the first to volunteer for special projects, and continuously and unselfishly shares his extensive knowledge to make others successful. I can't think of one who more inspires than this gentleman. So today I call Mr. DB to the podium to please accept this Chairman's Award for Excellence, as you have certainly earned it. So please provide a warm round of applause for Mr. DB, and the podium is now yours. Thank you.